Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian. Last Thursday, we went up to Capitol Hill for an House Aerospace Caucus event that was presented by the Aerospace Industries Association, rebuilding aerospace investments across the Federal Aviation Administration, the Defense Department, and NASA. That brought together key Pentagon, federal, as well as congressional leaders to discuss the two-year budget agreement and discuss future investment priorities. After the event, we caught up with Aerospace Industries Association President and CEO Eric Fanning to discuss what inspired the event and what he hopes people will take away from it.
So we had an event today focused on reinvesting across DoD, FAA, and NASA. Built on the idea that we haven't been funding them fully for what we've been asking them to do over the years. Had representatives from each of the agencies. And what I'd like people to take away from today's event is the importance of predictable and stable funding. A lot of what these three agencies do gets spread over many years because of continuing resolutions, government shutdowns, late budget deals. We just got a two-year budget deal, but we're one half the way into the first year of that budget deal. That's very disruptive for these programs and makes it even harder for these agencies to do what we've asked them to do. What's great about the event today and about these agencies is how far into the future they're thinking and they're planning and they're imagining. And the probably biggest limiting factor in getting them to these visions is their funding levels and the disruptive funding process that we've had for many years now. These are three agencies that share space, literally share space. And so they have to work together. But they're also three agencies that work really well with industry, which is where they buy much of what they use, much of what they fly, much of what they launch, much of what they fight with. And so it's a very collaborative industry. Well, I would just say that these are three agencies that are doing amazing and very important things every day. DoD defending us, FAA making sure that we have safe civilian air traffic, and then NASA, of course, reaching us beyond the planet, exploring scientific experiments, very important for us as a people, and all three things that we want to maintain lead of and lead in as the United States of America. I think there are a few things. First of all, help DoD in particular get some flexibility in spending the $18, because they're halfway through the year already, and it can be a very inefficient spend if they have to cram 12 months worth of spending into 6 months. I'm simplifying, but we want to give them some flexibility to help with that. The other is to think about what comes after 19, to try and signal some stability, some continuity to these agencies and to the industries that support them. Because right now, we don't know if this funding level will continue, or after this budget deal is done, with sequestration and budget caps still in existence, it'll go back down again precipitously. Well, that list is long. Workforce is very important to our members, security cooperation, helping American companies maintain their dominance in terms of trade, contributing to the largest trade surplus in the manufacturing industry. But the next subject that we'll have on the Hill is probably going to be about supersonics. AIA has a report coming out very soon on that subject, and as you can see from today's panel, it's important across all three of these agencies.